will look at how to confirm output signals from the transaxle control module. These include signals for the engine torque reduction, variable force solenoid valve, shift control solenoid valves, and lockup control solenoid valve. First, a look at the engine torque reduction signal. This signal helps to improve the quality of the ride. Excessive engine torque can create jerk during the shifting of forward gears. So the TCM sends a signal to the ECM to reduce torque. The ECM uses this signal to control ignition timing. If the duty is 9%, the ignition timing is retarded by 20 degrees. While the timing is advanced 20 degrees when the duty is 91%. And if the engine torque reduction signal is out of order, the line pressure will increase by about 10%. Output voltage is measured at the 51st TCM pin. Ensure that the output is around 10 volts when the ignition is on. Second, we'll cover the variable force solenoid valve. The duty signal from the TCM activates this valve, which controls the line pressure. Since the hydraulic pressure is controlled by the duty, no adjustments to the line pressure is necessary. And there is no throttle cable to maintain an adjustment, for hydraulic pressure is controlled easily and precisely by the TCM. Quick filling pressure has been added to the clutch to accelerate meshing at the time gears are shifted. To ensure a smooth clutch connection, a pressure ramp is formed and the pressure is increased steadily. Finally, the line pressure is adjusted according to throttle valve opening and vehicle speed, resulting in smooth gear transition and a more comfortable ride. Inspection is performed at the 5th TCM pin. Output is measured when the engine is idling. Normal output averages about 4.5 volts. And the specified solenoid valve resistance is between 4.1 and 5.1 ohms. Third, let me introduce the shift control solenoid valves. The 3 shift control solenoid valves are known as first, second, second, third, and third, fourth. The shift control solenoid valves turn on or off individually in response to TCM signals for each gear, adjusting the line pressure applied for each shift valve. In other words, they control the directional hydraulic lines for shifting. They operate in various combinations according to driving conditions, as shown on the operation table. Operation voltage is 12 volts. Use the HiScan Pro and breakout box to verify whether 12 volts are applied during operation. Additionally, the internal resistance of each solenoid valve is 14 to 18 ohms. Fourth, we'll cover the lockup control solenoid valve. The lockup solenoid valve controls hydraulic pressure to the lockup clutch during lockup operation. As with the shift control solenoid valves, the lockup solenoid valve performance can only be verified during operation. Use the HiScan Pro and breakout box to inspect the lockup operation while the vehicle is in motion. During lockup, confirm whether the voltage allowed by the TCM is the same as the battery voltage. Then, use the T connector to verify if the resistance is between 14 and 18 ohms. The operation of all solenoid valves differs according to the gear in use. First, select the SimuScan from the HiScan Pro to confirm the position of the gear you intend to measure. Measuring the voltage of each solenoid valve lets you verify operational performance. To confirm whether the valve is stuck, the operation voltage must be applied so that you can physically hear the sound of the valve operating. If you think the TCM is malfunctioning, first check the power supply to the TCM and the ground. To check the power supply, use the breakout box with the ignition on to determine if battery voltage is being supplied to the 26th, 54th, and 55th TCM pins. If battery voltage is not supplied, check the TCM fuse and make sure the connectors to the fuse box are secure. Also, check the battery connections. Use the measuring function of the HiScan Pro to check ground points. Make sure that the 6th, 28th, and 34th TCM pins are properly grounded. If the ground is bad, check to see if the ground point connections are firmly in place.